Hello there, and welcome to this video today where we are going to be looking at different programming constructs. Three different programming constructs we are going to be looking at are sequencing, selection, and iteration. A programming construct is it's a method of creating a program using different functions which are available to you as part of a programming language. Here we've got an example of sequencing on the left hand side using pseudocode, and on the right hand side using a simple flowchart. And you can see here we've got a nice series of instructions, a series of line of codes, one after the other. And we've got different variables here, name, age and hometown. And all we're doing with this is running through lines of code one at a time to then get through to the end product. So for example, when a teacher is doing the register, they use sequencing as they go through each person's name one by one until they got through to the end. Next program construct we've got is selection. And again, on the left hand side, we've got some code. Right hand side, we've got a simple flowchart there. And what selection is all about is selecting something based on a condition. So for example here, if we look at this third line of code here, if wages earned less than limit, then do something. That's how we're using selection. So what we're doing is we're using selection to either select one thing to do or something else. So for example, in a classroom, a teacher might go through the register asking people questions one by one, or they might ask someone a question. What is selection? So when we're using selection, we're using something like an if statement to make a choice, and then once we've made that choice, we then get something out of it as well. So that's selection, where we're selecting something based on a value, based on something that's been input. The final example we're going to look at is iteration. Iteration is basically looping and repeating a piece of code until a value's been reached. And in this example here, we've got a coded sequence of iteration, and then we can see it on the flowchart on the right hand side as well. So with this piece of iteration here, we're saying while net is greater than noise, do this. And then it's going to keep looping round until net is equal to or less than noise. So it's going to keep repeating this round and round and round and round until something happens. Again, we can see it over here. We're going to go with shape A and shape B. This is what we're looking at in this section of code here. It's going to keep going round and round and round until we get to section C here. So here we've got A and B, where it keeps looping round and round and round and round until net is not greater than noise, at which point then we output vols. And again here we can see it diagrammatically here that we're going to loop round here until we get to C at the bottom there. So in this short video, we have looked at sequencing, selection, and iteration. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and I shall see you later on. Bye bye.